What's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, guys. Welcome to the stream. It's Feb 5th. It's a Friday. It's 8:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, 8:59 now. Got another minute here before 9 when we usually stream. I wouldn't say we're early, but man, this is crazy. JG absolutely flying. If you guys have not been watching JG, definitely something to really focus on. I mean, check this move out from 4 to 11, 180% right now. Actually had a limit order in the 70s. I did remove that. I'm actually up the most I've ever been up pre-market. I'm up 1,800 bucks. So yesterday I was up quite a bit, 1,600 bucks pre-market, and I kind of just ever since then worked on pretty much giving it back. So I'm a little bit thinking, you know, I want to be really careful right now. Maybe start trading smaller size. LAIX, nice move here. Watching this one as well. Yeah, Wild Boys, slow and steady from here on out. Let's see. Obviously, like, I don't want to not trade, but, you know, it's one of those situations where, you know, you really got to start, you know, pick and choosing your battles a little bit. LAIX, nice little pop up there. These two tickers are interesting. LAIX, New York Stock Exchange, Chinese company though, 30 million float, 120 million market cap, no news. So it could be a sympathy play from yesterday's AACG, as it's also a Chinese ticker. Hard to say. Really, I'm just trying to trade momentum here. We have that high at 16, so, and then 14 resistance, big resistance here in these kind of 12 zones. And then the next major resistance is really, you know, 9 to 10. So this is what I'm watching. JG, look at that move. Absolutely beautiful. Still pumping it. JG here, 63 million float, Chinese software application company. They actually have news. So they're partnering to improve monetization efficiency. Apparently that's up, you know, worth a 200% rally here. Now with JG, this one's really near all-time highs. It's actually at all-time highs, broke it a little bit, depending on what the pre-market here was. But yeah, this is big numbers. So who knows how high this one can go. Jason says no fat fingers today. Yeah, oh my God, yesterday that was a real fat finger mistake, huh? And Brent says I should just end the stream. Thanks, Recovery Duo. You're definitely right. I probably won't trade the open, and probably just keep using smaller size from here on out. We'll see what happens, you know. We'll see. It really depends what the mustache wants. Appreciate that, Wild Boys. A couple more years, we're going to start a SPAC. We're going to start a SPAC and take a hedge fund public. We've all started there though, Justin. It's about, you know, trying to work up, but I've been there for a long time. 17% on JG. I mean, this time last year, you know, I would be stoked on a $60 green day. I was upset about a $60 red day. So the power of the stash. So we'll see what happens here. It's 9:03. I still wanted to keep trading. This was a good pullback entry. I'm having a really hard time reading JG. This is actually the one ticker I'm up honestly the least. Even though right now it's up percentage-wise the most. I really like LAIX. LAIX had this really nice little run here, and I was trading this flag pattern here like crazy, and that's actually where I made the most money out of all the places. It was actually near the highs here. And now JG, you know, it's weird. It has these kind of like long consolidation periods. It has these extremely aggressive run-ups that are kind of hard to get an entry on. I don't know. It's been tricky. The fresh haircut magic. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how fresh it is, but I definitely needed a reset after this week. All the issues. Possible flag pattern here on JG. That was a 43% move, and I didn't trade any of it. I was trying to get some entries here, and I missed it. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, at the moment we are. JG setting up possible last flag here. It's 905. I would trade this one with smaller size. I'm just kind of giving it a little bit longer. Closer, below. Small fill there at 27. Half size. Waiting here. Possible move over 50s. Just give me a little bit longer here. Almost stopped out. Bit more volume coming in now. That would have been a painful stop. It's taken a little bit longer than I would have hoped for. Possible quick move though to the 50s. That's what I'm waiting for. Waiting. Let's see. Definitely some support came in now. So this could be the reversal we've been waiting for. I'm going to stop out on this one. I don't know, was that a good spot to stop out? Probably not. I just did hold through the pullback, but when you're trading pullbacks and you're trading breakouts, you typically want instant resolution. You're not accumulating your lows. You're not like buying support and waiting for, let's give this one, the morning or something like that. I want instant resolution. We did not see that. I gave it multiple attempts, so it is what it is. Nice small loss there. Couldn't be any more happy about how that trade turned out, for the fact that it was a loser. Apple's stock rising exponentially. No, I doubt it. I don't see why it would. I'm sure it will have a nice gradual rise for a good amount of time moving here forward. But I don't see why this ticker would go exponential. It's way too big of a company to go exponential. In terms of like GME or something like that, no way. If it did, I would be super surprised. Anything's possible. I mean, this market we're in is just absolutely insane. I would just totally not bet on that happening. Is Ross not trading today? Fair enough, Life. But I'm actually the opposite. I really like to trade different tickers. Sometimes if I start trading the same ticker over and over and over again, I start becoming a little bit emotional on that ticker, especially once I start taking some losses. I know with Litecoin, I was trading that ticker. Well, it's not a ticker. I was trading that cryptocurrency for over 2 years, and sometimes I would get in these really weird moods on Litecoin. I don't know. I really like the fact that trading top gainers every day, we kind of have a new slate a little bit. Even sometimes when I see an old ticker like GNPX that did me dirty, I'll be like, ugh, I don't know if I want to trade this one. So I do kind of like that new slate, but it's tricky. You definitely want to know what you're doing. You don't want to be just randomly buying it. I'm holding my positions. 2 minutes is like a long hold. 3 minutes is a pretty long hold. As you just saw with this last trade here, we held that one for what we bought here and we sold here, so that was like 2 minutes. That was a pretty long trade. Now it's moving up here again a little bit, so we could have broke even on this one again. That's fine. Gave back some profits. It is what it is. We're at 17.69. I'd be very careful right now with all our lead gappers. This is the time you're going to start seeing a lot of sketchy stuff before the market opens. I probably won't do any more trading into the open. WTRH being called out, cup and handle on the daily. Did I type the wrong ticker? WTRH. Yeah, okay, I didn't zoom in enough. Yeah, for sure. Cup and handle, you typically want to be coming from the low. Here's a bit the cup and handle formation, and then we would like to see this go a little bit higher before pulling back and having that continuation. We'll kind of see what happened here. This flush makes me a little bit uneasy about this one. I don't know anything about this company, so I can't really comment on it. But yeah, it's I don't know. I would have to do my own research. I would have to be bullish on the fundamentals. There are signs of worry though with that last flush. I don't like when I look to the left and I see his shoulder that has a nasty flush. It always makes me nervous. Oh no, 1AP Pro. Dang it, that's always stressful. Yeah, Garrett. That's what Michael says is very true. You're just learning, and it means you didn't lose any money yet. So that's really good. The first, I would probably say 3 to 6 months are going to be extra. Actually, it's always bumpy, but at least at one point you learn why it's bumpy. In the beginning, if it's all random, it can get extremely stressful. Yesterday was Ross's birthday too. He was down 245,000 on his birthday. Oh, I did know his birthday was this week. I didn't know what date was because I heard him, I think last week, say in one of his videos. I didn't know it was today though. Yeah, when people, I feel you on that. I'm going to probably wait for a little bit more new momentum to come back here. All these tickers are so overextended. It was a pretty hot pre-market, so I don't really want to keep pushing it here. Oh, got too much stuff open here. Let me refresh this. Let me save this. Open it up again. Let's go and review some news here quickly, guys. I was going through it earlier. Again, I don't think anything super new popped up in my head. This is actually pretty big here. Senate passes budget resolution with Vice President Harris breaking the tie. Yeah, this is extremely powerful. This is exactly during the elections and the Georgia Senate run. This is what was so powerful. The vice president could obviously tip the vote, right? So this is huge. So this is going to be great for all pretty much solar EV kind of companies. A lot of stimulus going in there. The 1.9 trillion is no joke. This is kind of interesting. Don't really have time to dive into it right now, but I'll leave it open. Job report, implications for further federal aid. Senate votes against minimum wage increase during pandemic. Kind of makes a lot of sense. Businesses already can't afford just staying open. And then the market is just totally uncorrelated with the rest of the world, it feels like. S&P on track for the best week since early November. So the January jobs is something that seems to be, we're reading here on a few places. So there is recovery going on. Ooh, pizza. Man, I could really go for pizza. I bought 4 donuts last night. Or no, this morning. Makes me sound like such a fatty. There's this really good donuts place. It's called Brami Balls. Pretty close to where I live. And, that's freaking crack. Hindenburg says it's okay to be short. Yeah, the Hindenburg report yesterday on Clover Health. This was a big one. Definitely worth brushing up here. I'll document this one as well if you guys are curious. I'll add it to the list. Remember, this is that first pinned comment in the video. This is the post in the first pinned comment that I always leave by the end of the live stream. CNN Merck execs follow Bezos to exit. McKinsey's in deep problems. They're like 500 million they have to pay. Yeah, 503 million for the opioid epidemic. Peloton's putting more into supply chain. Some good articles here for sure. I'm trying to copy as many as I can. Man. Huge spike in deaths recently. Cases are still going down. It's really good to see that. But the spikes overall are just traumatic right now. Mexico deaths going down. That's good to see. All right, trends here quickly. It's about to get really cold in Berlin. It's going to get like -8 next week, pretty much on a consistent basis. It's going to be pretty intense. Another article I was reading. All right, so let's get back here and stay focused on the lead gappers. Obviously, JG here, one of our top ones, Chinese software app company, 63 million float with monetization, efficiency, and partnership news. That's always really good. I do like partnership news is always one of my favorite. So they're focused on improving monetization. And then LAIX, 30 million float, Chinese company. This has no news, but it could be an AACG kind of sympathy play that we saw yesterday. So these are by far our two lead gappers at the moment that we're looking at. Both are very, very thickly traded pre-market. Remember, we're always looking at, on our checklist, you know, what's the most obvious lead gapper? I would say LAIX and then JG. But you always want to be, you know, curious, and you want to be thinking to yourself, is this overtraded pre-market? And if it's a yes, sometimes the open is very nasty. So I think both of these might have a nasty open. So I'm going to be very cautious on trading them, especially JG, because every time JG looks like opens up here, it kind of ends up being a flush. So extra cautious on JG. How are the cases in Germany? Let's quickly pull it up. Also going down. Deaths are relatively high still. Why was there such a big worldwide spike yesterday in deaths? Actually, okay, there wasn't. What was I looking at before? Yeah, United States had a big spike. That's what it was. Man, that's absolutely insane. 5,000. Ay, that's just stressful thinking about it. All right. But yeah, JG looks like it's already starting its dip, and then LAIX kind of holding this area extremely well. Remember, LAIX has this huge resistance right around 10. If we could break 10, we could see a nice, cool, clean run to 12. So that's kind of what I'm rooting on right now. Yeah, Jared, for sure, for sure. Takes like 5+ days to start showing symptoms, I've heard. So, very delayed. I would feel fairly uncomfortable with a lot of these trades at the moment. 9:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, Salsa. Thoughts on AMC? I don't know. I don't want to really be touching any of those companies. AMC, GME, KOSS, BB. BB maybe. No, Tony. We started at 9 a.m. But we have the stream going, so the chat room's going. So we've been all chatting in the stream since around 7, sometimes even earlier. But usually by 7 is when there's a little bit more activity in the chat room. Thanks, Growth, for helping answering that. Thanks, Michael, man. Appreciate it. Mercury retrograde. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. I can really comment on it. Occasionally I do, Mina, but it's not really something I can be super consistent with, I feel like, because sometimes I'm just not available, and I kind of like having at least a fixed time. If we start earlier, we start earlier, but occasionally. Like today, I probably could have done it. I didn't really think about it today. I was so focused on trading, so probably for the better I didn't. Happy to hear, Lawrence, man. Yeah, Sean, that AACG move yesterday was absolutely bonkers. I mean, what was that? I was like, okay, you know, we did what we could on it. I was pretty happy. We were walking away. Yeah, okay, that last trade I gave back a lot of money, but that was an accident. But then, boom, power. I mean, this is like the definition of power hour. Although power hour is usually the, you know, that last hour before the market closes. So from 3 to 5. I mean, 3 to 4. Sorry, these different military time is throwing me off entirely. But yeah, I mean that was pretty insane. It was just started so steady. It was just like boom, 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 and you're like, okay, well that was probably it. And it's just like nope. A lot of fake outs, especially on this. This would have made me very nervous. %20 move there in 3 minutes. Very impressive. BOFA? What? B of A. B of A. That KOSS dip was no joke. What does B of A stand for? Why is it not coming to my mind? And why did they not cite it anywhere in this article that I'm trying to read here? If you're ever going to use an acronym, you got to at least cite it first. Maybe they did cite it and I just haven't seen it. Bank of America, B of A. Fair enough. Okay, thanks, guys. I probably should have known that, but all I see every day is acronyms and tickers, so sometimes the most obvious ones slide right under my nose. You would still think they would write that at least once. Nope, they didn't even write it once. I'm really curious to see how Clove is going to perform. I wouldn't mind closing my position and buying back. I feel like it's going to maybe have one more dip, but I'm not sure if we're going to get that ability to close. But we'll see how this one performs today. I'm still fairly bullish on this ticker overall. Yeah, marketing tactics might not be up to par. We'll see. We will see. The nice part about swing trades is you never have to overreact at any one time. You can just kind of think about it for a little bit and then slowly manage that position, or quickly manage it, manage it right away and then get back in. 30 seconds here before the market opens, guys. Don't forget to change time of force here till day if you're using TOS or whatever platform you're using. And good luck, everyone. Let's get ready here, guys. Already some reports of TD running slow. You guys already know I'm not going to be trading the first few minutes of the market open. That's a fact. All right, guys. Good luck. Big volume coming there on LAIX. JG, big dip so far. I'd be also very nervous on LAIX. Usually these dips here, I would be crazy about, I'd be like, oh, let me get in on that. I would probably buy this one around 10 or so. Man, I've really lost that taste for that lately. It used to be one of my favorite ways to trade, but now all I'm thinking about is TOS not letting me sell my position or entering it at a different time. LAIX, nice move there. Big move for 14%. There goes the first minute. Remember, LAIX, guys, New York Stock Exchange, 30 million float, Chinese company, education and training services. No real news, possible sympathy on AACG from yesterday. Beautiful breakout there. What I like about this one on the 5-minute is you see a perfect stair stepper on this. Perfect stair stepper. We have first leg consolidation, second leg consolidation, third leg consolidation, and then right now we're on the fourth leg. We rarely see something this picture perfect. This is like, take out the camera. I mean, this is really nice. Actually, I'm not even kidding. You really do want to take out the camera. This is, I'm going to save this one. Save it for the chart. Healthy pullback here. This could be a great entry. I'm still giving it a little bit of time, just because of my PTSD from TOS. JG is getting smashed, but could be a good reversal coming up here on that break of 10. Selling volume has faded maybe. It's still very strong, but I'll keep an eye on the order book. STG, we didn't really talk about this company too much. They're up, another Chinese company, 39 million float, possible sympathy play as well. That was a 22% move there. Nice, there's the pop on JG. That's what I would have been waiting for. That's a 4% move right there. But if you can't sell the position, then it's also pretty worthless. Nice pullback on STG. 3 minutes now since the open. JG and LAIX and STG are almost picture perfect right now, similar. Yeah, JG's looking nasty. I'd be nervous here because the left shoulder was big resistance and it flushed afterwards. LAIX trying to make that breakout right now. I almost only use limit orders. Great move there on LAIX. All right, 5 minutes now since the open. I'll probably start trading. We'll see. Depends obviously on the situations, but $325% up so far. What a mover. And this is actually a pretty big market cap. 120, 30 million float. Wow, this is definitely quite the Friday here. Coming close to some bigger resistance here. Pos move to 12.6, 12.5 maybe. You can short LAIX right now. At least I can short LAIX right now. I'm not going to short it, but I just want to let you guys know. Oh, growth, that's freaking me out a little bit, that comment. JG's on the backside, so you just want to be careful of that. You want to be really mindful of what that means. LAIX might break 10 here. JG halted to the downside now. That's pretty aggressive. When you're on the backside, you're always looking for quick moves. When I'm trading backside, I'm usually taking profits around 2 to 3%. This was actually a pretty decent bounce here, almost like 6-7%. Usually you don't see that much of a backside bounce. Big sell-off there. JG was such a hard one to trade pre-market. It was such a constantly weird and ugly chart pattern I found that I was never able to muster up enough courage to jump on this one. And this is, you know, the one I'm up on least actually today. So far, no trades yet from me since the open. We are up today at the moment based on pre-market trading. You know, this week And just in general, I want to take that open a little bit more calmly with TOS at the moment until we maybe enter a calmer market, because just the TOS issues have been nonstop, and I don't even want to consider calling support. So to me, I'd rather miss the move than even have to consider calling support again. Thanks for sharing, Ghost. STG kind of making some nice moves here. I gotta give it to it. I was a little bit more pessimistic on this one, but it's looking good. Remember, 40 million flow, Chinese company, no news though. LAIX making such nice moves right here. Great second leg rally. Yeah, AREC's halted at 6. It's going to open up at 43. Whoa, LAIX, guys, huge flush there. 20%. Classic Chinese Friday ticker for you. Wow, that was a big flush. We did not see LAIX do any sort of flushes like, oh, okay, little ones, but no, not really. I mean, this is not the ticker that I was super nervous about the flushes. No, yeah, not so much. Nasty move there. This ticker is extremely overextended. 5-minute support right now at 9.10. JG's going to open up real soon here. Should open up any second. Moving lower, but it could be finding support. I wouldn't buy this, yo. Oof, going to 8. 8's huge support. So if you're a little bit of a dip buyer, $8 right now would probably be nice. I have dip buying, what's that word? Suspension, Verbot, banning. I have a dip buy ban till the 17th that I self-imposed on myself. I'm not allowed to trade any more dips because that have been all my big losers lately. So, but typically right now would be something I'd be interested in, but you know, I'd probably end up putting myself in a hole. A lot of selling volume on this one. It doesn't really seem to be slowing down, but you know, $8 huge support earlier. So if it has maybe a light crack of 8, goes into like 790s and starts pivoting, could be a great buy. Look at that, 790 right now. Let's see how low it goes. This could be a great buy. Oh my God, I almost want to buy it. Oh, 790. If it breaks back above 8, this would be freaking money in the bank. Yeah, there goes 8. Nice. I don't know. Can we stick? I would want to sell at 840, so I wouldn't want to be selling now, or else it wouldn't even be worth it. So yeah. I mean, selling. Oof. Look at that. See, this is why I gave myself a dip buy ban, because I probably would have got stopped out there, took another loss. Who knows? This might bounce like 16%, but. Dip buying right now, it's such a hot market, and when the rallies are over, they're over. That's what I've learned. That's why I haven't been dip buying. But you know, JG would have worked if I would have held it. Maybe, I don't know. It's such a tough one. Wow. Oh my God, it's literally rocking in all directions. Or you just blindly hold and then hope it's going to be an afternoon runner, but that's not my strategy, right? That's a whole different bundle. So again, pre-market was really the time to be trading, huh? Great bottom bounce on JG, but went to 740 something, much lower than I would have anticipated. LAIX possibly bounce territory here at $9. Let's see what happens. Either you have good upside till 9 AAME. This is a backside move again. This is why I'm not trading it. 6% upside though. It's not too bad. Does look kind of good. It's been a very hot open, slow open for me, obviously, because I didn't want to trade in the first like 5 minutes with TOS, and then LAIX was really that first bull flag setup on LAIX was really probably where the money was at. Maybe that next second pullback on LAIX, that was a pretty nice one, but if you got, we're waiting for a move past 12, then you would have got skunked pretty hard. SPCE by the dip being called out here. Man, I had a high of 62, unbelievable. I actually ended up selling way too soon. I don't know. I would be a little bit worried that a lot of the short momentum is, going to take a breather. I'd probably be a little bit more cautious on that. Could be wrong, but I actually entered IPOE, guys. A new swing trade we just entered. We are officially long on IPOE. Right here in the mostly we entered pre-market roughly here at 24.35 or something like that. So we're down like 3% or so. So let's see if this is going to be a nice healthy pull back right now. Nice little flag pattern here, and then I'm waiting for a nice little break to the upside. Right now we have great support below it. Not to mention exchanges right now are in the spotlight. And Shamath is a lot of retailer traders follow Shamath, and a lot of retailer traders are pissed off at brokers. And IPOE is going to be taking as SoFi Public, which is a broker. I think this is going to be a hot play. So IPOE is definitely under the spotlight for me. So I'm accumulating. This one. Might be even entering more. Accumulate a little bit bigger size here. I'm not sure if we'll have another opportunity, but put an order there for 10 day. Wow, LAIX. This is why you have to be so careful with dip trades. Let's say you took this dip, which is actually a great entry. You have 3% upside, maybe 4% upside, before all of a sudden it flushes here 17%. So the risk reward right now with dip trading is very unfavorable. So you're pretty much trying to, do some really scalpy moving for, maybe 1, 2, 3% upside, because you never get the full move really, unless you get a perfect entry and exit, which is you should not be shooting for, because then you get stuck in even worse moves when you can't sell it. And then, you're risking 10% plus downside. It's just, dip trading lately is just nasty stuff. There's going to be a time, maybe next week, maybe in 4 weeks, maybe in 8 weeks, where dip trading is going to be the best strategy. Pullback, breakout trading is going to be horrible, but right now it's not the case. Or you kind of adapt to the dip trading, you kind of realize it's selling off a bit more, so you become a bit more patient, but I don't know. Not a favorable risk reward on dip trading. Sorry if I'm ranting too much on that topic, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Man, what an open here. So far I have no trades yet since the open, so I'm just kind of watching it. No need to trade if you don't feel like it. I'm pretty happy where I'm at so far pre-market. Not Wall Street Bets saying I'm ranting. I'm definitely ranting. IPOF being called out from Mike. can't even keep track of all these. I'm not sure what this one's about. But usually buying these below 15 is usually good. Kind of shows you how bullish people are of Chamath because you know, this one hasn't even announced anything and it's just running up so strongly. So it's a bit insane. If we can get an entry below 15 on this one, could be interesting. But at the moment, it's like maybe below 14. I don't know. That's really just throwing money into the wishing. That's like the epitome of hope trading. But it could be good. I mean, it's really momentum in a way because, you know, it's a hot name. A lot of people are following him. People are just blindly buying his specs. So, wow, guys, everything, all the lead gappers are just... Ben's short, LAIX. Nice, man. You've been hopefully milking it. I would consider, though, you know, be careful. It's a crazy market out here. There's short squeezes left and right, so just keep that in mind. I'm sure you know. I don't have to tell you that. IPOE is for SoFi. That's the one we just entered. What a freaking market, guys. This is just insane. I don't even want to trade any of this. It's very rare where I just am super uninterested in trading something this long. Nice move on AREC. If you guys are just starting out and you want to learn more, check out the Discord and check out the Foundation video series. It should definitely help you guys get started here. Let me just pin this to the top. We got a whole Foundation video series to get you guys caught up to speed. Nice move on AREC. Kind of a little bit of a slower one here. Still has $200 million volume, so still pretty action-packed. AREC, actually a USA company that has a catalyst today, 13 million float. This one actually fits the criteria a little bit more. I didn't really like the fact that it sold off so much from pre-market highs. Was that a TOS issue, Robert, or was that just limit order being like too high above the price or something like that? It depends, but I mean, LAIX has so much volume, it shouldn't be hard to get out at all. That was a lot of selling on AREC on that failed break of VWAP. A lot of selling. AAEM still halted. We're gonna open up pretty soon here, pretty much in a minute and 10 seconds. 60% move. Next major resistance is arguably around 8. Well, maybe somewhere around like 650 or something like that, 7, but let's see how this one opens up here. It's about to open up. Good luck anyone long this one. It's gonna be a freaking roller coaster when this thing opens. Holy Lord. Nice move higher there. Thanks, guys, for answering questions in the chat room. I'll be able to dedicate a little bit more time to that in a bit, but right now I just do want to keep my focus on the market. Yeah, quick move to 6-7. Absolutely crazy open there. You guys trading AAME? So doesn't look like it has much of a catalyst today. Whoo-wee. Man, this is really not my kind of market right now. I'm so happy I got some pre-market trading in, but this is just disaster zone right now, I feel like. It's very hectic out here. Both lead gappers pretty much disappeared. SPCB making a nice little trail to the upside. Same with SIEN. Slow movers though, for sure. Let's see what our swing trade portfolio is up to real quick. I also put some limit orders on some tickers just to like keep track. IPOE, good little move there. Saw my limit order and it said, let's get out of here. Put an order there at 24. I don't really think it's gonna hit it, so let me move it 24.05. Oh, there we go, 24.05. We just went long, another 10 shares on IPOE. We got full size on this one. I would crank it up though a little bit more than full size. So I will put another buy order here at 81. Very small positions I'm adding to this one, but I like that play overall. VIH, nice move here. Want to see that continuation on VIH. LAIX coming towards big $7 support. Could be a great bounce area here on LAIX, guys. iSun selling off. I was thinking about trying to accumulate this one below 20. I put one share here so I remember. Boom! LAIX just had a 50 cents a share bounce off of 7. I mean, that was a picture perfect move. It was a dip buy, so I didn't do it because I'm not allowed to right now, but oh man, hopefully that doesn't start driving me insane. You know, a little bit more trading time, or I'm going to keep enforcing it. Oh no, GOEV, we want you to continue trending to the upside. You're breaking the 9 EMA, not what we want to see. Clove going full disaster mode. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm down 400 today on our swing trade portfolio. We were also down a bit yesterday. I mean, GeoEV was one of our main winners here. So since GeoEV just naturally is a bigger position size, since it's up so much P&L wise, this one moves just like ridiculous every single day. Oh, it's snowing outside again. Oh, guys, I'm buying a sled. I'm going to go sledding, I think, this weekend. I can't wait. VC. 10x venture cap. This is the one we were talking about yesterday. I don't know enough about VC to really be talking about this one, unfortunately. There's already an investigation into this company. That didn't take very long. Yeah, we're in Germany right now. We're trading the US market. I like the conversation, Brenn. Nice work. Woo! It's really getting nice and snowy outside. I'm gonna open the window a little bit. Maybe some snow will fall in here. I can even hear it. Did you guys see my video on Twitter? It's a little bit ridiculous, but I don't know if you guys saw it. Why am I blurry right now? Should not be blurry. AAEM is really still the main gapper here. That's actually going in a direction that we'd like. I love it, Brenn. Did my dad teach me how to trade? No. But my dad does a lot of investing. But I think he's finally starting to come on board with day trading. I think the concept's slowly getting to him. Okay, we just went long again. IPOE now at 23.82. That will be our best entry on that one, and then I'm gonna kind of let it ride from here. So far, no trades yet for me since the market opened. This is quite unusual, but a mix of, you know, distrust in the broker that we're using, and then just, you know, a huge distrust in these Chinese lead gappers. And then, you know, it's a Friday and we're just getting super volatile, random moves in all sorts of directions. I just, plus I'm up the most I've been. This is my biggest day if we wrapped up here. So it's just, I don't really see why I want to push it to the limit, especially after my freak accident yesterday, being up the most ever and then giving back almost half of it in one accident click, where I meant to sell, but I bought, and then the price dipped like 10%. That was a disaster. Did my brother get his boat fixed? No, not yet. He's working on it. Robert, it was stressful. It's happened to us multiple times though, so I think it's a little bit like, I'm a little bit numb to when TOS stops working. I get really mad about it, but there's really not a lot you can do at the moment besides, you know, trying to rationally think about what needs to be done. And what needed to be done was just close the position, because I already knew TOS was going to give me a hard time about it, going to try to blame it on me, which they did. So it's easier haggling, trying to get a little bit of money back, than trying to make them eat. You know, if I kept holding that ticker, it would have been a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 loss if I held it to the next day. You know, you're never going to see that money back. So you just have to kind of accept it a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty horrible, honestly. I can't believe AAME is one of the more interesting tickers right now. It's kind of extremely disappointing. Even KOSS actually had kind of a nice move. AAME is still running. Remember, we were talking about this $8 level. It, you know, ripped past that $6.50 zone. We said might be a little bit of resistance, and now it's, you know, well on its way to 10. This is really impressive here. Congrats to anyone milking this one. It's a little bit above my risk level, but Yeah, our lock. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you at all. OPTT thoughts. That was actually a ticker we were looking at not too long ago, but I don't think I have really any thoughts on this ticker. This could be a dead cat bounce. I would be a bit concerned about that one. But some of these multi-day or multi-month runners, these small cap runners, are I'm wrong about them all the time. Like, I'm always just like, it's way overextended. It's not a trade for me. But you know, ultimately, I think what I'm talking about is it's just not for me. It's not my strategy, so I don't really look at it. But if this is something that you're reading and it's going well for you, and you're buying the support zones and you're selling it to the rips, like, you know, by all means, go for it. But it's not really a play for me. I don't do anything different pre-market. Pre-market, the market open, it's pretty much all the same for me. Like, I just feel more comfortable sometimes trading pre-market because I don't have to worry about halts, and sometimes the moves are a little bit less sporadic. So it wasn't always the case. There was years where I never traded pre-market. I was like, no. So I've really gone 360 with my views toward pre-market, which is okay. Didn't happen overnight, but gradually I started trading at 9, then I started trading at 8:30, and then 8, you know, at one point, you know, 7. This is actually really nice, and who knows, maybe I'm going to start trading at 4 a.m. at one point, but that might be a little bit too early. Really nice move on AAME. Wow, wow, wow. $10.06. I like the fact that you know, now I kind of feel like it's overextended, but I really like the way this one's moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big green 5-minute green candles in a row. LAIX could be setting up a Adam and Eve pattern, but still a backside move, so I'm not trading it. Okay, this is a failed breakout flush here on AAME. I'd be a little careful here for sure. But I love the way this one's trading. Good price action. I didn't like it so much early on when it was getting halted like crazy, because I don't like trading halts. Somehow I always end up on the wrong side of them, but it's one of the cleaner movers right now. Can't find me on Twitter. I'm Mr. Alex Winkler. I don't even know why I'm sharing this. This is so ridiculous, but pre-market, let's just say, dried up at one point exponentially, and I was just staring out the window for a while, and then I took a video of something that it's probably not even that funny, but I got a good little kick out of it. IPOE now selling off at 23.45. There's my Twitter. I just posted it. AAME selling off here as well. Could be a good setup. I'm going to watch this one a little bit longer. Sava being called out. Great pullback at the 40s. Good call on that for sure. This ticker has went so high. We were trading this one pretty late on that run up. Looks like it's consolidating a bit here. I don't know. Could have a great dead cat bounce back to 60. It's like a 20+% move, but I don't know. I just see so much downside on a ticker like that. TSMP, that was a sub-dollar we were trading a couple months back. Unfortunately, my trades aren't showing up right now. What a move on this ticker. I don't know. Don't have any comments on it. I would obviously day trade it again if it was, you know, part of our gappers, but Great stuff there. Are you long it? Are you holding it? Swinging it? Hard to say what's gonna happen, but I don't know. Man, it's really snowing hard now, and these snowflakes are massive. AAME, guys, huge dip there. Guys, look at this. You can't really see it, but these snowflakes are massive. Hold on one second. Maybe it's not that big. Maybe I'm just imagining it. This is how gray it is in Berlin. It's just always gray. Always gray. Don't forget, guys, we got that new massive painting. We're going to hang it up pretty soon. Hold on. Let me switch back to my screen. This is how you know that I'm not interested in trading the market. I'm usually never this distracted. Although lately I have been kind of distracted. It's like London, yeah, kind of. If you guys are interested, my mom, we got, if you guys remember in Florida, we got this big old painting behind us, and now we got it again. But this is going to be, this is a replica. This isn't the original. We just got it shipped to us. So if you guys are interested in getting one of these bowls behind your office, I'm going to be hanging it here. It's got a tulip to represent the tulip mania in the 1640s or something like that. The first recorded mania bubble in Amsterdam. All right, guys, sorry, I'm so off topic right now. But like I said, I'm not really too interested in trading the market we're in right now, right at this specific time. Nice little dip there on AAME, though, I gotta say, really sweet. Yeah, Austin. She did. Jesus loves you. Oh boy. Great dip there on AAME. Oh, 20% pop there to the upside. I hope somebody snagged that. Sorry if I distracted you guys. I really do apologize. This is not my goal here at all. It's a Friday. GME, is anyone trading GME from the bottoms here? Definitely a dead cat bounce kind of setup in my eyes. AAME back in the play. We got another 28 minutes or so of trading, so you know, we could still get some trades in. That might be possible. A little bit of Photoshop or something like that. Happy to hear that, Jeff. Yeah, she's been going crazy. You guys had a cool partnership. You guys are putting out a lot of stuff. Really nice move on AAME. I gotta say, really sweet setup there. That was a great bottom bounce off of 7. This is ThinkOrSwim from TD. We got a lot more FAQs in the video description below. Nice move there on AAME. Still watching this one. It's probably one of my favorite tickers right now. $70 million+ volume. Kind of light, but okay. Might get halted. I hope it doesn't get halted. I don't want to be trading the halt. Oh, please don't. Would consider trading smaller size on it. $10.13. Righteous dump. Beautiful move there. Yeah, they're saying it's not placing orders. There's some issues going on this one. Opening transactions must be placed with a broker for the security. Oh, wow. I'm not able to trade AAME. I'm getting opening transactions must be played with a broker for this security. So I can't even trade AAME. Never mind. So keep an eye out for that, guys. This ticker's moving hot for the fact that people can't trade it, at least TOS. My disappointment in TOS is going exponential. It's ridiculous. I didn't know that. I was actually just getting ready to trade it. I was like, boom, the support is here. It's ripping. We got room till like 11 something. Okay, well, there we go. Super weird, huh? I've never seen that error before, actually. And I feel like I've seen every error and took screenshots and called them. That's a new one. Is that the same error that you guys saw with GME and AMC when they were having issues? It sure sounds like it would be. And Sean also can't trade. Brenn's looking for Tabuscus. I think Come Down had such a big green day that he retired. Downloading Robinhood at the moment. Oh my lord. So I think my blood pressure just spiked a little bit. Oh man, it's even getting crazier outside. Now it's like a real blizzard. Have you guys seen the weather? It's gonna get pretty nasty. I don't know why, but there was this game I played when I was a kid. I just got the massive craving to play it. Don't even remember what it's called. Oh yeah, tournament. Oh yeah, some of this. Can you download this? Is this like on stream or something like that? That'd be good fun. What is that thing flying around? This is not what I wanted to be looking at though. Weather, Berlin. Oh, AAME guys, halted here. Nice, freaking 57% rally. I still couldn't trade this if I wanted to. So yeah, next week, so tomorrow it's already going to start -7. Then we're going to get -10 here even. And it's just consistently like -7 range. Yeah, it's going to get pretty heavy duty weather. A lot of snowfall. So I'm getting a sled. I'm going to do some sledding like a real man. Just can't wait. It's going to be good fun. Rick says, wish I gotten in on that dip. Yeah, that dip was... There's no way, though, I would have held it. Even if I got in here, I probably would have sold at the 9 EMA, took my profit, and then been like, woohoo! And then all of a sudden be upset because I missed the second part of that. I don't know, Constantine. I've never seen that TOS issue before with the no buying shares. It's very unusual. Yeah, let me actually take a screenshot of it. I like to take screenshots of all TOS's issues and save them for future reference. That's my guilty off time pleasure. It's my free time. It's what I do in my free time. Rlock says he got 2,000 shares of AAME at 692. Whoa! Yo, beautiful trade, man. Big congrats. You're still long? Nice one. What platform are you using? Yeah, that's a great question, Velocity. I will look cute sledding. I'm gonna freaking look like a penguin. I'm gonna put so much clothes on. It's freezing outside. Where do I live? I'm actually This is very weird because primarily I'm in the States, but lately I've been in Germany, mainly with the whole lockdown stuff, and so I'm currently in Berlin. Okay. I should be in Utah soon, but I don't know if we're gonna do the trip. What's up, Corey? So far, so good. We're up around 1,700 or so. I wanted to trade AAME, but we're getting kind of these issues here from TOS. Opening transactions must be placed with a broker for the security. I knew we've been having the weirdest market lately, and I just knew that trading once the market opened was just somehow not going to be probably in my best interest. So I didn't do any trading today since the market opened. And that was probably the best decision I made today, honestly. A lot of weird stuff we're seeing here. So I'm up 1769. I was up like 1850 or something like that, but we gave back a little bit of profit right when the stream started. So pretty sweet here. Should be actually one of my bigger days. Yesterday we actually made more money before the freak accident, but yeah, there's a good chance I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. A really good chance. Unfortunately, we're down on IPOE. It's a little unfortunate. I love buying on red days, though. Nothing makes me more excited. Can I trade GME on TOS? It's a great question. I don't even want to place a limit order. I'm too scared to like randomly get a fill somewhere. Let's buy here at 67. Yes, I can trade GME. I can place a limit order on GME. Corey's watching METX for a swing or... Oh, this looks like a day trade. Good upside potential. It's actually kind of a clean move. Thanks, El Catro. Or Catrasho. Why is that so hard for me to say? AAME, hold on very quickly here. Just opened up. What are we looking at? Corey's watching METX. The markets are nasty today. AAME is what a lot of people are watching right now. The problem is people are having a hard time trading this ticker. I know I can't trade it, so I'm getting a TOS error on that one, so I probably will stop looking at it. METX, good call out, Corey. It's definitely kind of interesting. I definitely want to possibly get a little bit more trading in here. I don't like the fact that this flushed here 12%. That really is nasty. So we had 3 false breakouts. Well, this was just a test, and we had a big false breakout. I don't know, Corey. This one's... I would be very careful here trading this one. Nice rounded bottom, though. Upside potential is definitely there. A lot of upside potential on this one for sure. I'd be so nervous of a flush right here. This would be my biggest fear. And a lead proponent to that would simply be because the shoulder on the left flushed pretty nasty. Wow, AAME, big move again. What? It's crazy. Man, I feel like this one's slipping right through my fingers. Nice, Jeff. It's pretty much an instant 20% return. Big congrats, man. Did you take profit? What's the plan? See, this one could run. Next major spot are in the 14s and 15s, but this one's, you know, quite overextended, so I would sometimes consider managing the position. You never know when it's going to dump. Never know. Yeah, El Cachatro. That's mean. I have feelings too, you know. But yeah, good cue, and you're definitely right with that. You know, if you don't like the market, just dip off. I have yet to make one trade ever since the market opened, so I'm totally agreeing with you on that. Jeff, thanks for the $5, and El Castro, thanks for the $10 so far. That's what I like to hear, Jeff. Just don't forget to lock in those profits. You'll never go broke taking profits. I don't know how it's gonna go. Trade the position like you want to trade it. It could easily, you know, who knows? Just keep running all day. We see it happen all the time, but sometimes it doesn't, and then it's nasty. And then you're like, you know, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Really wild move here. Hey, Jeff, what platform are you using? Velocity, no, I don't believe so with the P&L web. Nice breakout on METX, so it's going. Corey, are you trading it? Mo, it's LAIX was so extended already. Just on the edge of his sheet. Okay, Jeff is using Webull. Okay, so it's good to know that Webull is actually allowing AAME, but TOS is not. It's kind of interesting. AAME, possible flag pattern here. Possible move into the 14s, but it's had a great run already. So it needs to break 13. I'm rooting for you, Jeff. Maybe take half size off. I don't know. I don't want to give any feedback because most likely it's going to do the opposite of whatever I would do. Thanks. El Cachatro. Am I saying it even right? That is awesome, man. I'm happy you guys enjoy the content. I'm enjoying making it with you guys. It's good fun, and I learn a lot. Yo, this is my problem with AAME is usually I only give a ticker like 2 attempts to break higher. Oftentimes I end up selling too soon because of it, but I'd rather usually take profit off the table than, I don't know. You could also set a stop, you know, if it breaks, let's say, 1150 or something, then you get stopped out. But let's see here. It's going to possible to try here another attempt to break 12. Oh, my Lord. I'm getting sweaty just watching this one. Half size is always the way to go, usually if you're not super convinced about a ticker. What I like to say is no one trade is created equal. All trades are different. Pre-market, we were getting some clean setups, and I would get really aggressive, and I was trading full size. And then I was prepared to trade at, you know, these tickers, but I was going to go half size just because I wasn't liking the action I was seeing, right? So the easiest way to manage your risk is by reducing your position size. So this could be another healthy pullback like we saw back here, right? This was about a 20% pullback right now where we had like a 16% pullback and then we had a huge rally. So that's the kind of the question. Is this a healthy pullback? Is this maybe going to be a longer flag setup? It hasn't flushed or anything like that, so that's a good sign. Yeah, maybe we'll do it next week a bit more. Start streaming at 7 just for fun. No promises though, and probably maybe just once or twice. if it's a hot market. But you know, there's long periods where I just leave the computer for 30, 45 minutes. So that's usually why I don't stream. I'll look at it. If I don't see anything, I leave again. I don't want to be staring at the computer 4 hours straight and streaming, because then I'll go crazy. Plus, I'm usually working on other things as well, and I need my screen real estate, like if I'm coding or something like that. So it's just not an ideal time for me. Whoa. Brenn's saying account hit 30K today, 4x growth since I found you. You taught me so much. Much love. I'm paying myself, reducing my margin, and making my first donation to you, brother. You! That's what I like to see. Almost as nice as that AAME pop. Actually, just as nice. So appreciate that, Brenn. Love that success story, man. That is super, super. Wow, look at that move on AAME. Whoo! Jeff, I hope you're still long on that one. My God. Thanks again, Brenn. And man, I'm super happy for that journey. That is awesome. That is what it's all about. Hear that, guys? His count hit 30K. He's up 4 times since he's joined the community. So that's what it's all about. We're all here to learn off each other. All right, El Catracho. I need to write that down, or else I'm going to forget next time. Man, I wish I could be trading AAME. I don't like the fact that TOS is not letting me trade. It's a little bit stressful. So Webull allows it. Anyone else trading this on other brokers? TOS is not allowing trading of AAME. Michael says, take the money and run. Yeah, I think I'm done trading today. Jeff says that he may hold longer. Oh, Jeff! You crazy man. What are you smoking over there? Robinhood can also trade AAME. I missed the dono. I want whatever he's on. Quest Trade also allowing. Thanks for letting me know, guys. So it seems like a lot of brokers are letting AAME trade. Very weird. I've never seen this error before on TOS, and I'm not sure if this is the error that happened during GME when they were restricting buying of GME. So I can't comment on that, but I've never seen that error. I took a screenshot of it though, so I could do a little bit of digging. Fidelity can as well. It freaking seems like every broker can. This is very weird that TOS usually, since TOS is so legacy, I do find that like a lot of the issues, sometimes the smaller stock issues don't exist on TOS, but you know, lately their platform's gotten really congested, and that's, I found, the biggest issue with TOS. Not so much like not being allowed to trade a ticker or something like that. So this error actually is quite surprising, I think. I don't know. Jeff, sell order at 14.98. All right. Let's hope for the best. If this rips to 14.98, man, I'm gonna scream like a little girl. Crack a beer or something. This is a little bit. It's tough to say, man. I don't want to say anything to like influence your decision making. I'm a little bit nervous on that last volume though. This spike is, we have a new high but lower volume, right? That means momentum's shifting. Could start consolidating here. We might see more consolidation around the 10s or so, and then we might see another spike later I don't know. It's so hard to say, you know. I never really try to predict stocks. I just try to trade the price action in front of me. Taking half profits is never a bad idea either. I don't do it enough. Can anyone be able to trade GME? El Catracho. I got it right. Thanks again for the donation. We're using VWAP and the 9 AAME, and that's it. Everything else is volume and price. I also draw red horizontal lines to identify multi-month, multi-year, multi-day support and resistance areas that are very critical. That's pretty much it. I do have that kind of foundation video series where I go through a lot of the chart patterns and stuff, but it's fairly straightforward. I don't really use a lot of anything when I trade. Jeff was mentioning a really good video on YouTube about reading candlesticks, and I think reading candlesticks is probably the best thing you can do to improve your trading. Well, besides constantly studying your past trades, but yeah, you want to get good on that. How do I set up and calculate the red lines on my chart? A lot of practice. I just kind of, you always want to start on the biggest view. So let's go to the weekly. Wow, this is a really big ticker. Usually tickers aren't this hectic to be looking at. And then I just identify key support zones. Like we had a big breakout here, and then we had a huge sell-off, and then we had a bounce, a dead cat bounce. We had a retest. So clearly, this $8 zone roughly is a great zone where there is support and resistance. So, draw a line there. And then just kind of keep mapping it. And over the time, you kind of realize, what are the critical spots and what are the less critical spots, right? There's the Candlestick Bible. There's a PDF free download online. It's like some samurai looking guy on the cover. That's a good one. I think I read that one like 5 times. $38.3 cleared. Heck yeah, Brenn. Is that the new count balance, man? That's what I like to hear. It was actually in yesterday's post. I think I wrote it down. I have yet to watch it myself. Yeah, this is what Jeff said. I'm going to quote it quickly. See, I told you guys, I copy a lot of stuff in the chat room for later. So I got a lot of these messages saved. I know how to find them. This is Jeff yesterday. So definitely check it out. Candlestick Patterns for Consistent Day Trading Profits by Master the Market. How do I create my watch list? From Chris. We just have a scanner running pre-market, finding the lead gappers, and that's it. Very simple. I like to trade what's gapping the most. Look, I'm being blackmailed by Chase here. I'll subscribe if you take a look at MTG. It's broken 180. All right, Chris, I challenge you. I mean, Chase. Sorry, I just called you Chris. Sorry about that. Chase, let's pull it up. Does that mean we're going to see your name pop up here? MTG is not popping up. Let me see one more time. MTG. Okay, there it goes. Magic Investment Corp. What is this, like a REIT? No, maybe. feel like a monkey right now. I feel like I'm performing. I don't like that feeling. Kind of freaking me out a little bit. Whatever. I do like looking at tickers. Let's see. Big sell-off there. Also, notice the volumes going down as time goes on. There's clearly dilution that happens somewhere. I don't see any reverse splits on this one. Could be though. I don't know. I don't know enough about this company to comment on it. It had a great bounce, which almost all companies did in March, but retrospectively, I mean, it actually didn't even bounce that much as other ones did. Most ran way past former highs. So I don't know. I wouldn't be too bullish on this one. I would actually be very nervous here that it's losing steam and might fall off a cliff. I don't know. It's not really for me, but I also don't know anything about the company, but technicals would make me worried. AAME. Guys, AAME just had a huge flush here. Down 22%. Nasty. Jeff, what's going on? Give us the update. Sometimes we have to sell ourselves for personal gain. Sounds like a movie quote. Happy to hear, Chase. Sorry if that wasn't the answer you're looking for, but it was not for me. You guys are being so mean right now. He pulled a Bertoni. That's a good one. I like that one. Still here and hoping it pops again. Nothing like praying baby Jesus. I do that on a regular basis. So this is what I call the backside of the move. I'm sure you guys are all aware what a backside of the move is. 1080 is going to give us a lot of resistance here. So if I was long this one, I'd be looking for a pop to 1080. But just remember, backside moves right now in this market have been not the prettiest. So just, keep in mind. I was sitting, waiting, wishing, disbelief, and superstition. Come on. Let's find some support there. Yeah, these backside moves lately, I mean, I was ranting about this for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes today on the stream. They're just so unfun. Lately, not always, but in the last few weeks, all my burns have come from backside moves. My big burns. Does this mean AAME is over? Not necessarily. We've seen great moves, but I never really swing trade lead gappers, almost ever. Because I'm too chicken to hold overnight these tickers because a lot of them just disappear. Most tickers disappear the next day. But yeah, you never know. I mean, we all know what happened to AACG. It also disappeared, but not before having a late run. But yeah, I don't know. Never give yourself false hope. I always try to manage each position on their own. And as a day trade, I'm never really holding very long, right? Like I said, if we entered here at 6-7, which I was just about to do, I would have sold here on the tap of the 9 EMA. That would be like a 10% trade. I would be looking no more than that. So if I was still in this one, I would be considering like, what is this? What's going on right now? Well, this is a new trade in my eyes. This is a new pattern. This is a new thesis. This is nowhere near what was up here. But if you're swing trading, everyone has a different strategy. That's why I can never comment on someone else's trade, really, because everyone has a different strategy. I'm usually way too short-term focused for, commenting. Tense stuff and tense. Time to wake and bake. Well, there's the right attitude, Jeff. I like it. And always remember, no matter what happens, try to always take a lesson out of it. You know, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we were nowhere near the trader we are today just because every day we're learning something new. We're trying to get better. We're trying to constantly tweak our strategies. We're always trying to, you know, add something new, simplify the process. There's a good quote. It's, hold on. I'm going to find it. It's really nice. Where would I save this quote? I got a good one for you guys. I think I found it. Here it is. And this is something I try to apply to, you know, coding, trading, and all that stuff. Perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away, right? Keep it simple, stupid. KISS principle. Don't try to overcomplicate anything. That's why my charts, I don't have a lot of indicators. Sometimes it looks like I have a lot of red lines, but at the same time, in my eyes, you know, it's very, very simple. That's almost like adding more price action to the chart. So it's just, you know, it works for me. Less is more. So always simplify whatever you're doing. If you can explain it to like a 5-year-old, then it's probably good. Plus, it's good for you. It's to not like forget what you're doing. I think this is the first time I've traded or I haven't, no, okay, maybe not the first time. It's probably one of the 3 times I haven't traded on the stream. Although we did trade pre-market, but not after the market opened, let's just say that. Oh man, AAME is getting me shaky here. So, pre-market, we stopped trading. We were up 17.69 at the end of pre-market trading. I gave back some profits right at the end. But most likely I'll leave it here. I don't really see any tickers that are really getting me too excited at this moment. I think we had over 400 viewers today, guys. So appreciate everyone stopping by today. I think that might be a record. I don't know. I usually don't look and check that number, but I think we hit a high of 446. So really cool there. There's not really too much to review on these tickers. They were all lead gappers. If you want to see a little bit more me diving into these tickers, pre-market was really when I was super stoked on all of them. LAIX was actually the one I made the most money on. I felt really comfortable trading LAIX. To me, it was just a very clean ticker. Look at this beautiful, look, we have a stair step. I mean, we have a breakout. We have a big first leg, consolidation. Second breakout, consolidation. Third breakout, consolidation. Fourth breakout. 4 stair steppers. This is also why I had a feeling it was going to be super sketchy ticker to trade because it was so extended and so thickly traded pre-market. So I was very nervous about that one. I don't know. Is it going to do anything else? I don't really know. Like I said, I don't really try to predict stocks. I just trade the momentum. I trade what's in front of me. JG, actually one of the biggest tickers today as well. You know, I'm up with the least on. I found this one extremely difficult to trade. Just chop central. When it did run, it ran very strong. It didn't really pull back properly. Just like right here, you can see it. Big spikes to the upside. Slight pullback here. Slight pullback here, but a very unusual kind of pullback. Yeah, very, very tricky one to trade. AREC. There is some potential on this one, but this one ripped so fast. Didn't have a time to really snag it, and I traded it once right here. Oh, actually, no, I traded it a few times. This one didn't count. This was a failed trade. I basically just got out right away for break even. This was really where I made the most money. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of a weird day today. Very weird day. Rocket ship out. Take care, rocket ship. Yeah, Sava. I feel like I check this one out multiple times a day. I don't even have to call it out. Yeah, huge move today, though. I actually wasn't aware of that. Oh, that was yesterday. No, wait, hold on. I'm on the weekly chart. Yeah. I was like, wait, hold on. Did I totally forget about something? great dead cat bounce here. This is actually exactly what we were talking about. Right off the 9 EMA, moving back to the $60. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier in this video. I would be very careful here at 60. I don't know, it could run up, but this is huge resistance zone. Might have another move into the 62s, 65s or something like that, but I don't know, not for me. In terms of new swing trades, guys, I do want to point out here, we did enter IPOE today. This is a new one. And we sold SSPK. I don't know if you guys saw the review video yesterday. We sold SSPK. And we entered IPOE. IPOE we are slightly red on at the moment, but fairly bullish on this ticker. TTOO. Look at the upside potential on TTOO as well. Really good. Possible move here past 3. Well, right now 3 is huge support. Had that breakout. Light volume on the breakout. Next whole dollar is what people are going to be looking for, huh? I do use some hotkeys. I kind of customized them. Unless it came like this, I don't remember. But I did customize a few. Alt-D, I use like a madman. So if I place a buy order here at 250, I can use Alt-D to remove the limit order. It's basically cancel all on the activated trading screen. I like that. I use that quite often. I used to have other hotkeys for like placing the bid and stuff, but on TOS, I'm actually not a big fan. The customization of hotkeys aren't really that great, and I kind of trip over myself a little bit. So I really Alt-D is my biggest one. Obviously, Control Z for trend lines. I use like a freaking crack baby as well, but no, I mean those two are really the ones that I use. I mean, even before like I get into a trade, I put my finger on Alt-D, my 2 fingers. So like I'm always ready to go cancel my limit order. Oh no, Chris. What was the issue today? What happened? What caused that loss? To put my last 100 on. I don't know, whatever you are watching that you feel like is a good price. I feel like IPOE is a good price right now, but it's up to you. Today was a nasty day. Today was definitely a day where it was just better sitting on your hands once the market opened, I feel like. Well, that was me yesterday. I was a giant idiot and bought instead of sold and then took a huge loss. El Catratro, again with the $5. I do appreciate that. Why Webull got suspension on BSQR? I actually don't know about the Webull suspension. Is it as similar as AAME on TD? I could trade BSQR on TD. I don't know. I couldn't answer that. What does GFV stand for? Yeah, How's it up to now? I haven't looked at it in a bit. Yeah. See, this is what I'm always worried about, and this is why I stopped trading usually at 10:30. You can see the volume has been fading off quite drastically. Ah, yeah, good faith violation. If that's what El Catatro means, so it could be it. I don't know. I haven't looked too much into the Indian market. A good faith violation is not that bad. I've hit it before. You pretty much, there's like a 3 strikes in your out rule. You'll get a warning. You just call your broker. They're gonna remove it. But if you constantly, if you're a repeat offender, the guy on the phone to me was like, honestly, man, like if you do it like 3 times or so, then they're gonna restrict your account. This is from TD Ameritrade. Who knows? Maybe Webull and Robinhood are less lenient on that. Maybe they only give you 1 offense, but I think you're always going to have at least 1, call, and then they'll lift it for you. So it's really not that bad. I would say if it's a good trading opportunity and you're going to put yourself in good faith violation, do it. I don't know. This could be really bad advice. But from what I've learned, I would do it again. I would do it again. Get the violation, call them, get it lifted. Just don't do it all the time, right? Just don't do it all the time, because the brokers have to follow the regulations. In 1 sec. Woo! Still snowing like crazy. I don't know. This could be really bad advice, Cruiser. Yeah, that'd be a good one for sure. I'll take note. Yeah, obviously, I mean, you're breaking a rule, right? So, like, it's like, what's the upside? You're going to be penalized. So what is that worth for you? What's that phone call worth for you, right? If it's a really good trade and you can make 10+%, I would probably do it. Yeah, JD, thanks for that. Shit, I can only think of the German word right now. Erklärung. Explaining what good faith violation means. Whew. If you're curious to know how last month went, we just came out with a recap. So definitely go ahead and check it out. We literally just came out with it. Just go to the channel and you'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I am exhausted. Here you can see the video. We made 13K last month, so check it out and see what we're up to. I'm out of here. I need a rest. It's been a heck of a week. I'm so happy we ended the week green. Just couldn't be any more happy about that after such a stressful week. All right, guys, I will see you then first thing tomorrow morning. No, that's not true. I will see you guys first thing Monday morning. Drop a like, guys, on the way out if you enjoy the content. What a day. I really do appreciate the likes. Yep. El Chachacho, that's really Jeff 420 Chef. Check out his Instagram, guys, if you haven't done so already. At the Jeff 420 Chef. Peace out, guys. Thanks again for the donations. Like always, guys, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Don't get too rowdy out there this weekend. I am about to do some hardcore chili vanilli, maybe some sledding. I'll definitely post a picture if I get some sledding in, guys. We stream every morning starting at 9 every weekday morning. Peace out, guys.